Yo, y'all, I know that doggone AC probably blazing. Hold on. Wait, wait. Would that be better if I'm coming through the speaker like that? Oh, y'all give me 1 second, man. We got to make sure things are on the up and up. Whoa, I got my boots on the ground. Hey, that boots on the ground song is actually kind of dope. When my mom first mentioned it during our little interview, I didn't know what the heck she was talking about. Talking about boots on the ground. Like, huh? I'm thinking like Toy Story, like there's a snake in my boot. That's what I was thinking. There we go. I'm thinking like okay, the audio is not too bad. I'm gonna keep it on there because the AC is brewing and I don't know where that the audio is honestly coming from. So we'll stay there. Stay there. Where them bands at? I actually just got finished. Man, we've been pretty busy today. Just got finished charging my car up. I had what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up, my friend? Yeah, actually just got done charging my car, and then before that, I had to do my vehicle registration and stuff like that. Man, let me tell you something. That stuff like $500-600. I had forgot all about that registration stuff and getting the car done. Now, is this just like an EV thing, or are these things that cheap? Like the inspection was only $13.75. Yeah, it was only $13.75 for the inspection. I thought it was normally like 30, right? I don't know if that's like a electric vehicle thing or what. But anyway, y'all, I had before I charged my car, before I got my inspection, before I did my registration and everything. Um, this morning, I got the opportunity to speak to hundreds of students at a school. And, this was pretty much like a career day type of thing, man. It was dope. It was freaking dope. You know, you had children asking me some very, very interesting questions, man. Children of all ages. They just, starting from like 5, 6 on up until I don't even know what age you are in the fourth and fifth grade, but yeah, it was an elementary school, man. And just speaking, having a conversation with those, with the next generation. I don't know, man. It definitely gives you a new perspective because you got some really, really bright young people that's coming up, and some really, really respectful ones. And this was honestly a blessing. 6, 7 minutes of what your boy do on a day-to-day basis. They had a few different questions about how did you get into that field or whatever. Whoa, I got my restriction on 50. How do I take that off? Can I take that off? Hold on, I gotta take this doggone restriction off. I literally have the restriction on. Let me take this off real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, we back. Had to take this thing off restriction, man. Because anytime you have it on restriction, it goes really, really slow. Like you can't push it or whatever. You can't go. And then I had it. You can't go above 50 miles per hour. Anytime I'm allowing valet to park my car, or anytime anybody's gonna be in my car and I'm not gonna be in it, I'm automatically putting restrictions on that thing because people like to You won't do that up there. But anyway, man, today has been phenomenal since 8 o'clock this morning. Even before that, because I actually stayed awake up to what 3 o'clock. I didn't go to sleep, or I didn't go back inside the house until 3 p.m. today, because I had to do a voiceover. I wasn't at the crib last night, so had to go outside because I didn't want to wake anybody up while I was doing my voiceover. So I was outside at 3 o'clock in the morning at an apartment complex trying to get this doggone voiceover right for this video today. But it went phenomenal. Like, I felt like, just putting together something or whatever. The kids were moved. The teachers were moved. And even the principal came and spoke to me after because they had other people that came as well. I want to say it was like an Army vet or something like him. Shout out to that gentleman, whatever. Definitely thank him for his service. But it was a few other people that chimed in or whatnot, man, and was basically just coming and speaking to the kids. You got a lot of negative things going on out here, man. So hopefully we were like that beacon, that light beacon or whatever, to kind of pour back into them. But yeah, I had like a little group of people that came. The principal actually came and watched my presentation like 2 or 3 times. She was so freaking excited, man. And the other children, they kept asking questions. It was dope. The engagement, the interactions, like all of those things were dope. The only time I felt some type of way was when they asked me, when did you start YouTube? And I told them, I was like, I started YouTube in 2017. The amount of students that gasped, what? It's just like, dang, man, good grief. They was like, you started YouTube back. Someone was saying, you started YouTube before I was born. I was like, good grief, bro. Like, dang. It was a little good shot. It's all good. I like and sub. Thank you. I'm gonna call you baby 1203. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love. But yeah, they gasped when I told them I started YouTube back in 2017. Now, unfortunately, that channel that I started back in 2017, we no longer have, and I think that was pretty much a part of my journey. You know what I mean? It was time to let that thing go, move on, and build some new things, some greater things. But yeah, man, the opportunity to speak to kids of all ages, of all races, shapes and sizes, different backgrounds, and they was like, "You got a Tesla?" I was like, "Yeah." "How long have you had your Tesla?" I was like, since 2021. Wow. Even came up to me, like, I actually got video or whatever of me pretty much just doing my presentation. I don't know. I may or may not release it. I know I'm gonna keep it for my records. But what's going on? What up, Katrina? What's good? But yeah, they were literally rushing up to me and asking for my autograph. I was like, wow. But like, I want to say I did like maybe, I don't know. It felt like I did like 15 or 20 of those presentations, because I was pretty much doing like maybe an 8-minute presentation for like 20 different classes. They were just bringing them in there. And one of the times, it was so many kids that I'm going to say at least 15 or 20 students were just standing listening. And I'm not saying that I had like the best presentation, but they made it seem like it. You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody, kids, adults, everybody is just fascinated with, content creators and things like that. Because, you see people like Mr. Beast, Mr. Who's the Boss, and stuff like that. And I think at the back of everybody's mind, they're just thinking like, yo, I wonder if I can do that. And so one thing that I was trying to let them know, because they was asking me, you know, do I like what I do? That was one of the questions that popped up. I was like, absolutely. And another question that they asked me was, you know, is it easy? Is it hard? And I think that oftentimes people as content creators, and I think it's a lot of people that's guilty of that. A lot of content creators want to paint this picture and sell like a false dream and try to make it seem like content creating is easy when it's not. You know what I mean? Especially when you start throwing in different things like taking pictures for the thumbnail, the editing process, coming up with a good, decent title, having a good storyline. Like all of those things play a factor in just making a video. It's not like you just go out here and think of a dope idea like, I don't know, I want to make like a Squid Games video or whatever, like, or a Squid Games, video like Mr. Beast. Now you need to know and understand that it took time to come up with a script, to get everybody in place, to build that entire thing out. Like it's a lot of moving parts, and then again, irresponsible content creators love to get on these platforms and talk about how great their life is without also telling people that, listen, it's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of times where when I first got started that I was like, yo, you know, I want to pour more into this, but I don't necessarily have the time because I got to make sure that I make money. And early on, you're not going to make no dang on money. Like when you first get started on YouTube, don't think that as soon as you get on this doggone platform that, you know, you're going to instantly start. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that, fam. It's going to take time. It's going to take energy. It's going to take a lot of videos not getting any views, not getting any likes, any comments, you know. And again, that revenue going to be trash, which again, I would honestly tell people not to really focus on the views and stuff early on. You know what I mean? Like just learning your craft, building, getting comfortable with not getting paid, but still looking to improve. Like I think that is so freaking important, man, because oftentimes in life, whether you want to look at it as, you know, content creation, you know, doing YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whether you're a photographer, a videographer, or whatever you plan on doing, you're going to have to work your doggone butt off. Nothing in this life is going to be easy. And anything that comes easy, it probably ain't even worth it. That goes for a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And understand that there is no easy way. There is no easy way. There is no get rich fast. There is no, you know, overnight type of thing, man, where, you know, you're going to sign up and automatically be successful in anything. And honestly, you shouldn't want it like that. Because I see so many doggone content creators and people that start YouTube, that get on YouTube, and they get some information from myself or some other people that can help them gain subscribers quick. They may even monetize in less than 30 days. You know, I have seen it happen. You know, have all these thousands of subscribers and whatnot, and they fall off real quick because for whatever reason they done painted a picture in their doggone head. If I start YouTube today, in 30 days I'll be monetized, and in less than 60 days I'll be making enough money to be able to quit my job. Most people, that's not going to be the case for most people out there. Like, unless you have some type of background in editing, unless you have somebody else editing your videos, you have a dope personality. If you look good, that definitely helps. You're really, really good at storytelling. You're good at thumbnails, titles, or you can hire somebody for that. It's going to take a lot of money, a lot of time. It's going to take you filling around in the dark, bumping your doggone head, scraping your knee, making some trash content, and be prepared for people getting down in the comments and flaming your butt. Because that's coming. I promise you it is. it just trips me out how people really think or they believe that they can start or they can get on social media and they can live in a bubble. You really think, you really believe that everybody is going to like you? Okay. You're real close to hitting that car. But yeah, when you are on social media, when you are in, this content creating space, you're gonna get a lot of H mail, if you know what I mean, like heck mail or he double, you know, I mean HATE. My bad, HATE. I'm up here thinking about something else, but it's gonna be a lot of those comments, and you got to have thick skin. You have to have thick skin, man. I don't think anybody can be on this doggone platform for an extended period of time and be in their feelings about comments. If anything, those comments should make you want to do and be better. Those comments will honestly give you some insight as well. Because not everybody that's in them comments saying bad things is lying to you. That's the harsh reality. Some people down in those comments is telling you the truth, but it just hurt. It stings. Like when I started my real estate channel, and I believe I monetized that real estate channel in like 60 days, something like that. I know nothing about real estate. Got to make sure I continue to put that out there. This is pretty much just an average consumer just getting into it and just trying something that thankfully worked. But when I first started that real estate channel and I was going around doing my home tours, they were flaming my butt in the comments. They were like, yo, this video is trash. Shaky camera. Like, man, I don't understand why certain people think that they can just come on this doggone platform and blah, blah, blah. They weren't lying. They weren't lying. So I used the one of my first checks that I got to buy a stabilizer. Right? Like I said, man, every time somebody get on these YouTube platforms and they get in the comments and they throw what some people might perceive as H mail or somebody hating or whatever. Sometimes no, it's just constructive criticism. A lot of people just can't deal with it. And I would not. I would say if you're gonna feel some type of way about people saying something to you, I would not advise you starting a YouTube channel. I wouldn't advise you being on YouTube. I just wouldn't. I think that anybody that's gonna be in their doggone feelings about comments and stuff like that, I don't think that YouTube, I don't think that social media would be the platform for you. Yes, sir. Hold on, roll that chart, y'all. Don't judge me. Yes, I got snacks in the bag, but no, we're not using those snacks. We're not doing it. Okay? Don't judge me. Oh, sure. Yeah. Purify water. I don't need to- What is it? What is it? What's going on now? What's going on? Why is every place seem like they're getting rid of spring water and everybody is selling that purified crap? I need to know what the heck is going on. I need help. I'm going in here and we gotta shave, y'all. It's rough out here. So here's the thing. Normally your boy be out and about. I do too. Yeah, normally your boy be out and about, but today, um, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I let my freaking tag go out, right? My tag went out. Don't worry, I'm not one of those criminals out here committing, crimes and whatnot. I let it expire by a few hours, but I have, I did everything online. I mean, I couldn't do my inspection online, but yeah, I did my inspection already, so I gotta wait on my sticker to come in. So your boy, technically, I'm riding dirty, but I'm not riding dirty. Everything has been paid for. It was like almost $600 to get everything taken care of. But yeah, ab rollers. Okay, somebody's trying to buy the ab rollers. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, I was good. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put this stuff away because I don't want to go in my trunk again. Now, mind you, I'm at the gym, and I don't want anybody here to know that I got freaking snacks in my trunk. As soon as you open it up, you see snacks. I do too. Katrina, are you talking about you got snacks in your? Dang, these things starting to melt, man. I need to put those things in my front. I got snacks in the front and the back, in the trunk and the front. Are these old people? Somebody was telling me, yo, you like old people snacks. It's okay to it's okay to enjoy a little something here and there. You know what I'm saying? I work my butt off. I work my butt off in the gym. And dadgummit, I deserve. Sounding like them other models, man. I deserve it. That's great. Absolutely. About to go ahead and play the fitness real quick, man. Get this shave real quick. I want to go to the mall, but again, man, I just don't feel right, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm one of those people that I live by the book. I don't do anything crazy. Back when I was a kid or whatever, we don't do any of that mess anymore. We don't do that here. Everything is by the book. And even though, again, I got my information and everything up there, it's in the passenger seat. God forbid, we have to pull that out. But I feel like I'm riding dirty right now, man. It's not a good feeling. It is not a good feeling. And so a lot of places I want to go today, the boy gets where I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna ride down to South Carolina. Wanted to go to the mall. Wanted to go out to eat, grab something to eat for lunch. But it say freaking April on my tag. Man. This is bad fit. So I wanted to get out the house or get away. So I figured we would just do all of my shaving and everything at the gym. It's not too far from where I was. No restriction. The hell? The AC is blowing, boy. Wait, can y'all hear me? Real quick, let's see. There we go. That's why it's always good to have more than one phone. Hold on, let me lock my car door. It's supposed to lock as soon as I get away from it, but as you can see, don't listen. There we go. All right, let me open up. Open up Planet Fitness app. Log in. What the hell? What do they mean log in? Hold on, y'all. Good grief. I ain't gonna cap, man. It be some Planet Fitness gyms I can't really go to, man, cause it be having a lot of them Transformers, them Transams in here, man. And no lie, they be sitting in the doggone locker room, man. So it's some that your boy don't even visit anymore. Tell you something, bro. I don't want no problems, cuz. I don't want no problem with no. I don't want no smoke. I'm trying to stay away from all issues. Ain't an issue. Ain't no issue. What Birdman say? Okay, here we go. We in there. Let's go. Good grief, boy. Hey, sundress season. I ain't mad at it. Sometimes people be doing the most. But damn well they shouldn't be having those things on. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's going on, Lee John? We in here. I ain't gonna cap. I might go to the spa. Y'all, my camera's messed up and my nose must be dry or something, man. I don't know. Like maybe, bro, if you don't put your damn shirt down, I'm about to see how many people here. Not really too many people in here. Not as packed as it normally is. It's normally crazy packed in here, man. I mean, like, it's like a freaking party. Hey, we might have to start coming around this time every day. Oh, yes, sir. We'll do like a little small workout. A small workout, shave. I didn't bring my workout. Oh, these are great beats. There we go. Now we're in the game. Let's get it. I do, dog. All right, let's get some music. Dang. Hey, the league let me have it, man. There we go. Long run. Probably should have bought my mic. Okay. That's interesting. They actually have it on here where you can review that thing in real time. I like that. Did not want to sweat or like. I don't know, like we're starting to hear some more of this. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this short. You know we can't do much. We're gonna do what we gonna do, and we're gonna keep it moving, no matter what. I appreciate the other lights, everybody. I appreciate that. Kinda wanna. Matter of fact, hold on. Before we get in there, Look like my old supervisor. You mean at your apartment complex? Hey. You said 5:15 when it's gonna come back on? Dang. Oh man, I'm trying to figure. Well, I'm gonna be here for probably another. I don't know if you wanted to come and soak up some of this AC. You know, you're more than welcome to come to the gym for a little while to walk and chill and whatnot. You said what now? Oh yeah. I don't think I got you. I got you on the watch right now, so I can barely kind of sort of hear you, sort of kind of. I'm live on YouTube right now. You let's yeah, just text me. All right, peace. My bad, y'all. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My power just went out, so told him, man, you're more than welcome to come here. They see it whatnot. Get your little walk on. Chill out. They were so thoughtful. They were actually gonna pick me up at the charging station, and I told them, yeah, I already left that charging station, dog. I'll be on the move. AD be on the move, baby. All right. I'm not gonna be here long. This is like a tune-up workout. Like we just tuned it up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. I don't know. Is my phrase breaking out? What's going on? Anywho, I'm gonna finish up with my workout, man, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all a little bit later on. For this month, I just wanted to drop this on y'all. Y'all will have a regular scheduled video that goes out on this channel every day. I'm trying to decide on whether it's gonna be 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. But just know, at least by 12, y'all definitely gonna have a video that comes out, reactions. Them things might be coming by the buttload, because again, I'm gonna be pretty much, I don't wanna say that on lockdown, but until that sticker comes in the mail. So yeah, man, we're gonna try to knock out as much content as possible in these next couple of days. Lock myself in at the library or something.
definitely want to get out the house and, you know, just pour more into this content as well as my other channels. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout. More videos coming soon. All right. Till next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.